Right, now I've been asked to talk to you about Dark Age reenactment. Here you see a group of people dressed in early medieval costume, and they're using full-size, full-weight iron weapons. They're blunt, but otherwise they're the real thing. But these people know how to use them, and nobody gets hurt in what you're about to see. Notice that every man holds his spear underarm. One excellent reason for this is you get much greater reach. If you were to hold your spear's overarm in the middle, you'd halve your reach and you'd be slaughtered. Another thing is that you can parry quite effectively with a spear held underarm. And each of these people is not just parrying blows aimed at himself, but also he's covering the people either side of him with parries. In the foreground you can see someone using a spear double-handed. If you have no shield, you will always use your spear double-handed, unless perhaps you only have one arm or you're an imbecile. Oh, that was quite a good hit there, and we've got another one coming up in a moment. Now then, let's just stop the action and have a look at this guy in the brown coming forwards. Yes, he's checking ahead of him, but he's actually looking for a target to his left. And the opportunity presents itself in a moment. He sees it, boom, and there you go. Good hit in the arm there. The guy drops his shield. That is the man who spears you. Not the man opposite you. No, he's easy to parry. But the guy you're not looking at, off to one side of you, he gets you. Things are looking pretty grim for the people on the right now. You can see one running off in the background, but by and large, because partly they're doing it for fun, they fight to the last, and the losing side suffers 100% casualties, and the winning side, really not very many. Here we have another fight over the same ground. You'll see these people are not fighting tightly packed shoulder to shoulder, but they've got a bit of distance between them. You don't want to hamper the guy either side of you from fighting, using his weapons properly, and you've also got to cover the frontage. You don't want to be enveloped and outflanked by people who are happy to be a little bit thinner. But if you get too thin, of course, you're vulnerable to a charge. We can see some men trying to attack the right flank here and go around, but the attack doesn't come off, and everyone's looking for the moment to charge, and when it happens, it's very sudden. There it is. People drop their spears, get out their shorter weapons, and things are over very quickly. Now, I want you to look at this swordsman here. He's got a sword and shield, and he's about to show you how easy it is to take out someone who's not gone to a shorter weapon. You see a spearman on the right, blink and you miss it. He charges up the spear and hacks the spearman down. It's all over very quickly. If you're caught on your own with just a spear, you're dead. Spears are group fighting weapons. Right, here we have another fight. Again, the prodding stage lasts quite a while. They're not bashing the opposition's shields very hard. If you tried that with a real sharp spear, you'd just get your spear stuck, and that would be greatly to your disadvantage. So it's until you see the moment for a good shot, it's more prodding really. You can also prod to try to open up an opponent so that someone else near you on your side can get him. And oh, good hit to the back of the leg there, but this guy gets greedy and he's hacked down. This Romano Brit doesn't last much longer. This spearman is in danger for a second, but fortunately he's backed up either side with swordsmen, and so he got away with that. He was very poorly, that chap. Now we see some looting here. I didn't approve of this sort of thing, but it did go on. Dead Romano Brit. He got better again, actually, which perhaps you wouldn't guess. Right, this is a different fight. One side is waiting at the top of a hill. I think that's rather a pretty shot, that one. For the other side coming up the hill. Fighting uphill is actually not that difficult. The main problem you've got is grip on the ground, because if it's a steep, muddy slope and you're wearing authentic leather-soled boots, you slip and slide all over the place. But you can thrust upwards under the shield of the guy above you and get him in the leg. He can't do that to you. We, of course, were not allowed to spear people in the face for safety reasons. I'm afraid I run out of film before this fight ends, so you're not going to see the end of it. Anyway, I hope this has been of some interest to you. Goodbye, everyone.